Cancer. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for popping in. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for the beginning of March 1st through March 12th. See what's going on. This is just a general reading, not a one-on-one. Please remember to take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates whatsoever, be sure to check your other placements. If it still does not resonate, then leave the message behind. The message is not for you at this time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We are using the D&D deck yet again. See what we have in store for you today. For the beginning of March, we have the Five of Wisdom in the reverse position for the overall energy of this reading. Alrighty then. Alright. For you and your current situation, we have the Page of Charisma in the upright. For the Challenges card, that's our opportunities and obstacles. We have the Emperor energy, that's Aries energy. We have the Two of Intelligence for the foundation of the current situation or your question or what you need to focus on. We have Strength, Leo energy in our past position. That could be recent, that could be a little further then. We have the Wheel of Fortune for the possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. We have the Eight of Wisdom in the reverse position for the near future. We have the Magician in the reverse position for you and the energy you're bringing to this reading. We have the Seven of Intelligence in the external or environmental influence. That could be also your subconscious. We have the Two of Wisdom in the upright. That is hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. That is our advice card for this reading. And then we have the Page of Wisdom in the reverse position for the potential outcome of this reading. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started, Cancer. This is for the beginning of March. Please be sure, if I did not already say it, if it resonates and or if you simply enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe. That way you're notified of future content. Okay? Lots more coming. Starting with that Five of Wisdom. The Five of Wisdom. The Five of Wisdom is all about keeping a bright outlook and not letting past pain affect your interpretation of the present moment. This is in the reverse position, so we are struggling a little bit with living in the past, that constant trigger. So make sure you get that into the upright position. We want to keep that bright outlook. We want to keep that positivity. We want to have faith in God and in the universe, whatever you believe in. And just live in the present moment. Enjoy the present moment. Live day to day. Don't worry about the past. You can't go back and change it. There's nothing we can do for that. Sorry. Can't fix the camera right now. Just live in the present moment. We do have the Page of Charisma. That is for the current situation here. The Page of Charisma. Page of Charisma is all about getting into action and rekindling a sense of adventure even with the small things. Realize what isn't working. Okay? So rekindling that sense of adventure, enjoying the little things in life, yet again living in that present moment. So take a new way to work, go to a new restaurant, try a new coffee, try a new food, something like that. Rekindle that sense of adventure and enjoyment into your life and realize what is not working. If you continuously do the same things over and over and over again and you're expecting different results, that is a problem. You have to look at your habits, look at your day-to-day actions, look at your goals, things like that, and really sit down and lay down a foundation for it. Okay, so the current thing crossing us is the Emperor. This is opportunities or obstacles. It is in the upright position, but it's finding the source of your inner authority. So finding that voice, finding that throat chakra, speaking your truth, putting out your good intentions, making sure that it is known and you're standing with integrity. Okay, that is an Aries energy. So let's go ahead and grab the Emperor here. Card number 4. Reliability, authority, rules and regulation, leadership, and discipline. So a true leader, the Emperor uses strategy and authority to create and maintain structure and manage responsibility effectively. The Emperor is skilled at approaching roadblocks in order to achieve goals and maintain order. He is a powerful paternal figure who offers firm direction from a place of experience and expertise. So this could also very well be a place in a work situation. You want to find that authority, find that voice, speak up. You know, you have expertise, you have that. You know, if you have an idea, please share it. The worst that's going to happen is rejection. And no, no one likes rejection. But the worst case scenario, if your idea is rejected, you take it back to the drawing board and you fix the critiques and you try again. Okay? It just continues to give you a better chance, a better opportunity. You have the Two of Wisdom for the foundation of the current situation. Two of Intelligence. So this is that foundation or what you should be focusing on. The Two of Intelligence speaks on how our inner monologue causes confusion and how we must find a way to listen to our heart. So that is removing that self-doubt, that self-limiting beliefs, and embracing a way to listen to our heart, what we desire, what we want, what are our intentions, what is, you know, are we standing with integrity? Is what we want something that's actually good? Will it help the world? Will it help the workplace? Will it help our relationships? And, you know, just getting rid of that inner monologue that says you can't do something, this isn't for you, you don't deserve good things, blah, 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 blah. Remove that negativity from your life. In the past position, you do have Leo energy, the Strength card, which is basically just saying that you are someone who perseveres. You have overcome difficulty. So strength is your ability to move through fear to find the unshakable power within yourself. Okay? You know, kind of coming into your own, right? Standing a little more independent. Strength, courage, compassion, perseverance. Like the Chariot, the Strength card encourages you to face obstacles head on. Unique to this card is a focus on inner strength, perseverance, and compassion. There's no heavy-handed forcing going on here. It's all about emotional and mental strength and the strength of your character. Let honor, self-discipline, and self-respect help manifest your vision. Thanks to the power of compassion, kindness, and conviction, you're already stronger than you may know. Okay, let's go ahead and pull on this. See what is in the past card that we have persevered, that we are overcoming, that we are kind of finding our voice from, okay? Or finding our voice because of, I should say. We have the Six of Cups, which is all about nostalgia, childhood, past. We have the Two of Swords, a decision to be made, and the Three of Pentacles, which is basically saying going back to the drawing board, okay? So the Six of Cups, as said, is our nostalgia card. That's the one that's kind of all about memories. So memories, reconnection, comfort, homecoming, love, and tenderness. So signals the time of revisiting and remembering something you've loved or cared for deeply. There's an element of nostalgia here, as this fondness you're currently feeling could be tied to old memories or relationships, perhaps brought up by a homecoming. Reach out to an old friend, reread your childhood journals, make a playlist of songs you loved in your younger years. You're yearning for reconnection, so you should seek it out. Who knows? If you're feeling called to dive into nostalgia, you're delving in to dredge up something that helps with future personal growth, okay? The Two of Swords, all about making those tough decisions. It could be a no-win situation. I feel like you have overcome this, as said, since it is in the past position. Perhaps you had to make a tough decision for your own independence. Indecision, pause, reflection, and introspection. So the Two of Swords brings with it a difficult choice. It could be that both options results in a no-win situation, or it could be that you truly don't know which path is the right one to take. Either way, the Two of Swords encourages you to pause and reflect. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure, now's the time to meditate and ruminate about what is ultimately the right choice for you. You may feel stuck, but sometimes doing nothing is the best course of action, okay? So I do feel like you did make that decision. We do have the Three of Pentacles here. As said, this is just clarifying, Leo. So you did persevere. You are persevering. There is an endurance and a compassion there to succeed. But the Three of Pentacles is all about disappointing results and imbalanced dynamic and poor workmanship. So when reversed, the Three of Pentacles warns of shoddy work done on a project or disappointing results. There might be a breach of partnership, contract, or commitment, or there could just be an unequal effort from your collaborators on this project. Your goal can be achieved only if everyone is willing to step up to the plate and put in the work, including you, okay? So I do feel like in the past here, we had a little bit of an imbalance. We had a little bit of a struggle. I do feel like it was more of a home life situation, a family situation perhaps, or childhood. So we have a lot of nostalgia here. We have a lot of like, I really don't know if I want to do this, but I do want to do this. You made the decision, you cut this, but now we're kind of struggling, or there was a little bit of a struggle with perhaps you did it in a more misaligned way, not out of ill will, not an ill intent, but it could have been done better. It's pretty much what I'm seeing there, okay? But the decision is made. This is what it is. Your inner again, I wanted to say inner possibilities, and I don't know why that keeps happening. For the possibilities involved, or what you might be hoping for, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune was all about that destiny, that karma, that good luck, that fortune, change, destiny. If I didn't already say that, I might have already said that. But so you're hoping for a change, right? You're hoping for some good to come your way. A turning point in your destiny and your ability to adapt to change. So I do feel like this is a possibility involved, and it very well could be also just what you're hoping for. Everyone hopes for good luck and good fortune to come into your own and to have some success, right? Card number 10 here. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny, karma, luck, fate, change, fortune. The Wheel of Fortune encourages you to have faith in the universe. If you're encountering an obstacle or going through a rut, the tides will soon change and good fortune will rear its head again. Look inward and aim to manifest your goals. Fate will help push you toward them. Be on the lookout for assistance. Those around you might be willing and able to step up and guide you along your journey. Count on them whenever you need support to weather the unpredictable shifts of current events. You never know whether oncoming changes might bring about a profound turning point, okay? So you do have something good coming towards you. The possibilities are involved. There is a change. There is a time to adapt. And it's just having faith and having trust in the universe, in God, that this is coming towards you, okay? For the future potential here, or our near future, I should say, I'm sorry. We have the Eight of Wisdom. The Eight of Wisdom, it is in the reverse position. It's finding a way out of past pain by having faith that something better is waiting for you, okay? So you are struggling with that. You're really holding onto the past. There is something that really has you hung up, which is understandable, but you need to learn how to work on that and process that and, move on, move forward. So you do have to find a way out of past pain and have faith. Have faith that there is more wonderful things coming towards you. Have faith that these wonderful things are already waiting for you, okay? They're better things. You don't have to settle in your situations here. I'll go ahead and grab white or white here. Please clarify the Eight of Wisdom for Cancer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups, walking away and healing. Chariot, that is your wonderful energy, Cancer. It is in the reverse. And we do have the Six of Wands. So clarifying your Eight of Wisdom here. Starting with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about disappointment, dissatisfaction, moving on, letting go, and exploration. Okay. So highlights your desire for more. What you have isn't cutting it, whether you're looking at your partner differently, your job isn't a good fit anymore, your living situation isn't working out, you know that it's time to move on. You may have loved your situation at one point, and that love might be encouraging some denial on your part, but if you're not being fulfilled, you need to learn to let go and explore different frontiers. Starting afresh can be intimidating, but sometimes it's necessary to ensure growth and happiness. Endings are hard, but this one is worth it, okay? Jump down to card number 7, Chariot, willpower, normally success, assurance, action. In the reverse, it's a lack of direction, a lack of momentum, and an ego. Okay, we don't like when ego comes up. When reversed, the Chariot may remind you to focus on your goals. Perhaps you're lacking motivation or direction, or you're too focused on yourself instead of the goal at hand. Alternatively, it may suggest you're out of balance and too focused on your goals, and that you're losing track of the world around you as you hurtle forward. The Chariot is a symbol of power, so its reverse appearance may indicate that you feel powerless. Now is the time to take the reins and start steering for yourself. Okay? Then you have that following up with the Six of Wands. That is a fire energy. The Six of Wands is all about validation, harmony, victory, success, and recognition. So after you've come through the conflict of the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands arrives with a validating, harmonious moment of success. Perhaps you've emerged from the conflict more self-assured, or more competent. Either way, the Six of Wands says that all your struggle has paid off. Tough workplace competition might eventually lead to a promotion. You and your significant other may have been at odds, but you've made up and your relationship is stronger than ever because you both understand each other better now. Grad school was hard, but now you've graduated and you've got your doctorate. Mount that diploma on your wall and receive the recognition you deserve, okay? Then we have the Magician. This is for the external influence here. I guess I should say. So I do feel like you're going to have a situation here. You are going to move on from this. You're going to start to let go. You could feel very disappointed in this situation. Hence why the past pain flares back up. But the Chariot is just a reminder also that you're lacking that direction. You don't really know what you want. You really don't, you're starting to feel a little conflicted and confused, but you will grab the reins, move ahead. It's just a little bit bumpy, a little more delayed, but then you will have the validation and the harmony that you are seeking, okay? So for you and the energy you're bringing to this reading, you do have the Magician in the reverse. Usually that is a blockage of some kind or a manipulation. So the Magician is tapping into your genius to find new ways of looking at the world. And that's usually because in the upright position, the Magician is all about manifestation and creativity. But in the reverse, it's untapped or blocked power, manipulation of power, okay? So in reverse, this card says that this power is either dormant or being wielded unfairly. Ask yourself whether what you're working to actualize has integrity or if it lacks honor. Alternatively, someone could be taking advantage of your power for questionable ends. Think about who will benefit from your hard work. Lastly, if you feel blocked in the actualization of your goal, this card reverse encourages you to think innovatively. What's at your disposal? You can make this work, okay? You can make whatever you have work. So get that into the upright so that you can start manifesting your desires, your wants, the life you desire, okay? Seven of Intelligence is all about wearing a mask and hiding behind it. That is for your external or environmental influence. Someone around you could be wearing a false identity almost, a little bit of deceptive behavior, or it could just be you. How we play games, hide our real selves, and mask our true intentions out of fear or hurt. So you might not be completely honest with yourself. You might not be being your authentic self at work or in your relationships because you're fear of rejection. If they are going to reject you, then they do not deserve you, Cancer. What is meant for you will always be yours. It will never pass you by. You do have the Two of Wisdom following this, which is all about partnership. This is your hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings, and your advice card. So with that said, the reason I'm kind of pulling this as well is because it's being able to be with someone, whether a friend or lover, and still retain your own sense of individuality. So if you're having to rein yourself in or not be yourself to attract this person, to have their love, to have their attention, to have their friendship, then they are not for you, okay? That is not correct in any way. You should not have to change yourself unless it is for the better and it is your decision to do so. You should not have to change anything about you or dumb yourself down, water yourself down, whatever you want to say, to have their affection or recognition, okay? So hiding behind this mask needs to come off. You need to be your authentic self, and it's take it or leave it, okay? For the potential outcome for the beginning of March, we do have the Page of Wisdom in the reverse position. So the Page of Wisdom here is all about embarking on a new path sparked by your curiosity and creativity. It is in the reverse position, so I do feel like it's a little bit of a struggle for you to either be brave enough to take the chance to embark on that new path or to even be followed by your curiosity and creativity. I feel like your curiosity and creativity might be a little bit at an impasse, okay? I'm going to grab a third deck to clarify your Page of Wisdom. Can you please clarify the Page of Wisdom for Cancer, beginning of March here? Okay, any more? Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune yet again. So we do have this wonderful good luck, good karma energy coming in, but there is going to be a change. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse position, and we have the Nine of Swords in the upright. So a little bit still of that struggling energy here with your past, with your anxieties, with your fears. So we already knew the Wheel of Fortune here. Let's hit that Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, it could be a financial issue. But when the Five of Pentacles is reversed, it's actually a very good card. It's recovery, it's resilience, and bouncing back, okay? So you have this wonderful good energy here, but this is perhaps, you know, as said, this is why your embarking is a little bit stalled. There's a little bit of a hesitation here. So we have this wonderful karma, this good luck, this destiny, this fate. You're being drawn towards this wonderful good fortune. The Five of Pentacles signifies that you're finally coming out of a period of struggle and moving on. So you might be releasing that past issue here. But I feel like you're still in the process of it with the following cards. So you may not be totally out of the woods yet, but you're on your way to recovering what was lost. Keep doing what you're doing, and remember to always call upon and support in turn the community that helped you during this time. So let's jump down to that the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is all about denial, refusal, stagnation, and avoidance. Okay. This card hints that you might be refusing to take a much-needed break. It could also mean that you've been away for too long and that you're avoiding re-entering the fray. Remember that rest is necessary to recharge, so don't forget to pause. But if it's time to get back in the game, don't be afraid to take that first step. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords following this, which is all about anxiety, fear, panic, PTSD, nightmares, and an inner turmoil, okay? The Nine of Swords recognizes that you may be in a dark place right now. Something is keeping you up at night, and your pain and stress may feel overwhelming and unbearable. Depression and anxiety are understandable, given the grief and worry you may be experiencing. If this card appears, know that you don't have to be alone right now. Reach out to those around you to seek support and love. Ask them to help you remain grounded, self-compassionate, and cared for, okay? I kind of want to pull you one more because I feel like that is, are there any other messages for Cancer? I feel like that's a very interesting way. You might still be struggling with a little bit of, you don't feel like you deserve it. Yeah, okay. So following that clarification, we do have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Moon, and we have the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like your past is still very, very much affecting you. Now, I do feel like you're coming out of that. So you bring in this wonderful prosperity. Your hard work is paying off, okay? There's a change in luck. There's a change in fortune. There's good karma coming your way for being a wonderful person. So you do have a lot of returns on this. But you struggle with feeling like you deserve anything. You struggle with feeling good. I do feel like you may have an interesting home life. You may have lost someone very close to you, things like that, which has kind of made it very hard for you to feel validated. It makes you hard to have, like you feel like you don't have someone cheering you on anymore, things like that. So you are in this state. I feel like the Four of Swords is basically telling you that you need to kind of come back, like it said, because, you're resting, you're restoring yourself after this kind of difficult time. You hit this really high peak, and it's almost overwhelming for you, and it takes you aback. So then you come back, and you're kind of like, okay, well, now I'm kind of afraid to get back into it because I don't want to keep struggling. I don't want to keep fighting. We do have the Nine of Pentacles, though. So Nine of Pentacles is all about prosperity and accomplishment, self-sufficiency, and empowerment, okay? So after this time, you do re-enter. You can't avoid it forever. You re-enter, and there's this prosperous energy, okay? So it heralds a time in your life when you're reaping the rewards and reveling the fruits of your labor. You've worked hard to get here, and now you can enjoy your self-sufficiency because we're dealing with the Suit of Pentacles. Financial comfort is your prize. You've earned stability and independence, okay? So this is your Wheel of Fortune there. With that negative energy, you have the Moon, which is a Pisces energy. It's not so much, it is a negative energy, but it's not so much like something to get you downtrodden, okay? So the Moon is all about illusion, dreams, fear, anxieties, and instincts. So again, coinciding with your Nine of Swords there. Uh, It reminds you that all your unprocessed trauma and complicated instincts are influencing you. Everything stewing in the subconscious comes forth with this card. While it's important to acknowledge and listen to fears and anxieties, don't let them overtake you. Explore these things to connect to yourself and nurture your intuition, then work to let go of your past so you can move on without the baggage. Shake off those chains and run free. Now, this also is followed by the 10 of Wands, which is all about persistence, your burdens, endurance, upcoming achievements. Okay, you have a lot of success coming your way at the beginning here of March. It could be a little bit into further, but for the beginning of March, this is what is coming. Yeah, being foretold. So you're almost at the finish line, so don't give up. Yes, you may be exhausted, and yes, you may be overwhelmed by the burden you're carrying, but you've made it this far. You can make it a bit further. This card can mean that you signed up for way more work than you're able to handle, or maybe that others have placed too many expectations on you. Either way, while things may feel unbearable, you're almost where you need to be. This is the final stage, and all you need is one final burst of energy, creativity, and effort to achieve your goal. So you're right there, Cancer. You're right there. You have a wonderful energy here. There is a lot of shadow work here. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's a lot of limiting beliefs. There's a lot of negativity, I feel, surrounding you. But you do have a lot of success and a lot of harmony and a lot of validation because you are a hard worker and you've put in a lot of effort to achieve this self-sufficiency, this independence, this success. You want success, right? Let's go ahead. Oh, not that. I'm so sorry. I'm going to grab you some Angels of Abundance to close out the reading. We're just going to do some oracle for you. I feel like you are in a bit of a situation. You know what? They gave you all those. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. There a lot, but I'm going to keep it. You are in a little bit of a struggle, a push and pull. There's a lot that you need to consider in moving on or letting go, or what past traumas might be affecting you in your current situation here. But there's so much positive here that I hope it doesn't, drown it out. Okay. So they actually do have a lot of cards for you. We're going to go ahead and start with our Angels of Abundance, okay? So, yeah, okay. We have let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them, okay? So let go of guilt at your very first Angel of Abundance there. We have a gratitude list. So counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing your gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Okay, so writing that down every day, saying it in front of a mirror, saying it on your drive to work, and you want to do it quick. Okay, you don't want to give your brain any time to argue with you or to think negatively about something. Visualize abundance in all form. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Okay. Does say clearing debts. So your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Okay. Then we have raise or promotion. So congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is the result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the work. So raise or promotion, most likely, just going off of this reading, it's definitely someone who is currently employed. If it is not, it could very well be maybe like you have a wonderful idea that does become interesting. Does become more fruitful, something you get to reap the rewards from. There's an increase in your prosperity and your abundance, okay? So we do have clear yourself. So yet again, so ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed, okay? It's wonderful to cleanse your energy quite a few times. Apologizing, letting go of that guilt, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, creating the closure for yourself. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns, okay? Cut the cords. You are profoundly clairvoyant. So trust what you see in your mind's eye as well with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So there's a lot with your angels here, okay? Power animal, your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So take the time to meditate. Ask for your guides. Ask to see what your animal is. Ask to be given dreams. Or if there's an animal that repeats in your dreams a lot, much like this beautiful horse here, it could very well, or unicorn, I suppose, it very well could be they have shown you this animal before. Perhaps you deal with animals quite often. You did also receive twin flame. This was not a romance reading. This is not a, this was just a general, but it could very well deal with a relationship. Twin flames are very interesting. They are like magnets. There's a chaser and a runner in most of these relationships. A lot of the time they are sent to kind of show us what we desire, show us how wonderful we are, and then we are given a almost like they're like a catalyst for change, I guess is the best way to put that. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So if you're wondering about love or a partnership in your life, or perhaps you're feeling kind of at ends with the partner you are with right now, they could very well be your twin flame. Your twin flame may be coming in towards you. Just something to kind of pay attention to. And yet again, you did get trust the universe. Trust the universe from the angel guide. So the angel guide is all about trusting the universe. Although your faith may be challenged now, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences you've been going through. There's no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you're being led down. You will know it is the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs and wonders. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. Synchronicities, butterflies, birds, feathers, 1111, 333, 444, 555, things like that. There is no such thing as chance. All is well. All is guided. If you lose an opportunity or feel you have been shut down, know that this is a work of God and angels, and it is right for you. If you are wondering where you go from here, know that when you ask the universe for a sign, it will show up the moment you are on the right path. You are being guided by your angels to stop questioning everything that is occurring at this time and let in the miraculous support you deserve. Trust that you're deserving of good experiences because you are, and the universe will deliver them to you. So we just spoke on that as well. So trust the universe. You are deserving. You got Ram as the spirit of the animal oracle. That is perseverance. So yet again, Leo energy here. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Your two wheel of fortunes as well. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this resonated. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.